What's up, everyone? I'm the devastating Just Cause, and this is DJC Game Studios. Well, welcome to the show, and we're going to talk some Punch-Out today. Now, when I say Punch-Out, what do you guys think? You always think of Mike Tyson's Punch-Out on the Nintendo. This was a juggernaut. This was huge. This, shaped that franchise. But where did the franchise come from? It was big before that, and it was in the arcades. The first arcade game was Punch-Out. Nintendo did a double monitor cabinet because at the time they had so many extra monitors. I believe it was something to do with one of their other cabinets. I want to say it was Donkey Kong or something else that didn't work out. And so they decided, how are we going to use up all these monitors? Well, we'll make a two monitor system, and it was Punch-Out. And then they did a follow-up kit to that called Super Punchout, which is fantastic. So I want to talk about the 4 games, and even this one, which is the now version, because after the Mike Tyson license ran out, they repackaged everything back to original Punch-Out with Mr. Dream, but whatever. So let's just play a few rounds, or a few guys of the first 4 in this series. And I'm talking about the 2 arcade versions, Punch-Out, Super Punch-Out, and then the Nintendo counterpart, Punch-Out, and then Super Punch-Out on the Super NES. We're not getting into the Wii one on this. Not that that's not a bad game. It's an okay game, but I think these first 4 are what made Punch-Out mania, if you will, is what make it what it is today, is what I'm trying to say, because I can never talk correctly. With that being said, let's get into it. This is me kind of sampling out, and we're going to be using the Switch for this, the Nintendo Switch Arcade Archives. So some of these do not play perfect, so you're going to hear me doing a lot of complaining on the Joy-Con. My fault. I couldn't get my 8-bit DOE to kind of work on this, so I don't know why. It wouldn't, I have it plugged into USB. Doesn't matter. We're not going to get into technical things. I'll figure it out later. Here is me playing the first 4 games in the Punch-Out series. Check it out. Alright, we're here to play some Punch-Out from the arcade. Oh, this is kind of weird. The arcade Punch-Out, so they usually had a dual monitor. I had one of these arcades for years and got it super cheap, like a barn find. And then I ended up selling it to get my arcade Golden Tee pedestal. And I wish I never would have sold it. The original Super Punch-Out in the arcade was my favorite, because that's the one I remember playing up at 7-Eleven. But this is kind of weird how they put them side by side, the screens, instead of up and down, But yeah, you get a better look at both. This is probably the better way to do it anyways. But it's been years. Let's see how good I am at the original arcade game. Ah, the upper shoulder buttons. Put a quarter in, which is weird. Okay. So, good old Glass Joe.
Glass Joe.
Oh, whoa. They skipped the intro? It was like, Ladies Glass Joe.
Right, left, body blow, left, body blow, left, body blow, uppercut, right hook, right hook, right hook, right hook, right hook, right hook. Come on, body blow, down.
There we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Wow, that was a quick count.
Great fighting.
I've never heard it count that fast.
Piston Hurricane. Right. Left. Body blow. Right. Body blow. Left. Body blow. Go. Uppercut. Right hook.
Oh.
Come on.
Oh. I thought I was blocking that.
Left. Body blow. Come on.
Oh, come on.
1, 2, 3.
Really?
Body blow. Body blow. Body blow. Right. Body blow. Body blow. Down.
Man,
1, 2, 3.
what's with the counting?
Body blow. Body blow.
Would they
Body blow.
redo the game and change the way that how fast the count is?
Right foot down.
There we go. Got him knocked down twice.
Right. Body blow. Down.
Yeah, they seem to speed up the game.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's weird.
Great fighting.
Yeah, obviously playing on this on the Switch, and it's the Arcade Archives, but...
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing. in
Oh,
the
this
red
time they
corner,
actually say the ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
Yeah, he seems really aggressive.
Left. Body blow. Body blow. Body blow. Body blow. Body blow. Left. Body blow. Body blow. Come on. Come on. Body blow. Down.
Bye-bye.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Dang.
Right.
Like I said,
Body blow.
weird counting.
Left. Body blow. Body blow. Left. Body blow. Body blow. Body blow. Body blow. Body blow.
Dang.
Come on. Come on.
Yep.
Body blow. Down.
Perfect. Keep doing the bull charge.
Right. Body blow.
Darn it.
1, 2, 3. Right. Left.
It's like I move and it doesn't... Oh, that's kind of stupid.
Right. Left. 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 Left.
Dang.
Body blow.
Dang it, he got me 3?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knockout. Come on. End of a fight.
Alright, here we got Arcade Archives again, and this is Super Punch-Out. Original mode. So ducking, you have to hit B and down? Kind of weird. Hata Koza. Okay, we got the button situation figured out, so now let's play. Now my punch button isn't duck. There we go. What did he say there? Ah. There we go. Oh, nice. I didn't even have to do Super Punch. Nice. There we go. Bear Hugger. Champion of Canada. And a new record. Hata Koza. Oh, okay. I thought that was just his name on the other one. Oh, he got me. I ducked afterwards, or before. We'll figure this out.
Body blow. Body blow. Left. 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 Left.
Ah.
1, 2, 3. Right. Right.
Nice. Darn it! I ducked too soon.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Not good. So here we go. This is the version of Mike Tyson's Punch-Out that is just Punch-Out. And there's Glass Joe from the first game, so you're going to see a lot of these characters revisited, which is pretty cool. Different button layout, too. This is probably the most iconic. I bet this just really took off. This franchise took off in this format, which is weird because it's like it's not the greatest I mean, it is a great version, but I'm saying it didn't come close to the arcade yet. It kind of captured the same of the characters and stuff. Where's my... Oh, okay, so my start is still my super uppercut. Like, if you played the arcade and saw this, you'd obviously see that this was the inferior graphically, but I'm sorry, this one has, like, so much charm to it. Damn it. I can't believe I didn't even go... Usually knock him down right away. It's because I'm talking and being... You know what we'll do the select button where he rubs his shoulder really with his Cheerios for eyes. There we go. Took a beating from Glass Joe. Pretty sad. Alright, let's just get back to actually playing this. I never understood the like... Well, like I said, this one is probably the most popular with the charm and just the character, just everybody getting into it more than the arcade, to be honest. Whoops. Oh, I already used it. Shoot. I'm like, what? Kept pressing the star. Why is Glass Joe being like... A lot of people say, like, and I kind of agree with this, is playing on a CRT on original hardware is the only way to play this correctly. Because there's latency in both between the flat screen TVs, like the... Wow, I can't talk. Like, I'm playing this on an LCD flat screen, so... Is it the greatest? No, there's supposed to be a delay in latency. Plus, it's an emulation, too, for the Switch, so... That changes things up, too. So, when you need quick response time, this isn't... I don't know if they made up for that to... I don't know how they could. I don't know how you can improve on that with buttons and stuff like that. I think this one... Yeah. Oh. I was going to say, where's my stars? And once again, if I didn't have a... Actually, I could probably plug in my 8-bit DOE. It'd be easier to play with this, but... Look how he looks like he's all, like, macho when he does that, when he makes that punch, Von Kaiser. But, you know, I'm going to take him down in this first round. Bye-bye. So that was weird, you know, like, well, I mean, I was kind of doing a lot of talking about the game and stuff when I was playing with Glass Joe, and my brain can only do, like, one thing at a time, so... Hey, you guys have seen me in streams. If if I'm like interacting with the chat and people are talking, I'm like, what? What did you say? What about this? They're like, we just said that, you know. So, anyways. And then the cool thing about this was the pass keys as well. So you could, like, you know, that was another really cool thing was hold on. Like I said, I gotta stop talking and start playing. The response isn't bad on this Switch version. I've had some bad ones on emulators and stuff like that. See if I can get him in the stomach here. Oh no. And he has the same build as Mike Tyson. They just recolor the sprites and rechange the face, you know, as far as the guys. Like Super Macho Man and Soda Pop are the same sprites, pretty much. Nice. Now he should come at me with that barrage, but I should be able to punch him in the stomach and be okay. Yep, there we go. And that's TKO. And the weird, like, fat Mario, or I don't know, like Mario looks weird there. I heard that was just someone did that for no reason. No one signed off on it or anything. Then the famous cutscene. That you can't go past. So you just take... Oh, as I'm off camera. But these are iconic games, to be honest. Like, this was what really set the mania of Punch-Out off. I remember the commercials of Mike Tyson, and it was like, oh my god. And I was a big fan of Ring King, but I had played the arcade Punch-Out, so I knew the characters. Speaking of a character, this guy is all left-right punches, I believe, unless that's the second one. I can never remember. I think it's the first one. We'll find out. I don't play this as often as I should. It's weird because, like, I'm pressing the buttons here and you can hear that there is a little bit of latency, so it's, like, hard to keep up that pattern in a row that many times. But that... What? He got back up! I guess that happens sometimes. I always thought he stayed down. Yeah. There we go. Looks like Mario's doing the 2 for flinching when he does this. Like 2 for flinching, you look? Doosh. King Hippo. Classic. I know I'm playing this more than the arcade ones. I just this is the one, you know. This is gonna make for a long video. Yeah, I remember the first time playing King Hippo. I was like, "How do you what do you do to this guy? Like, he's impossible." You make him shut his mouth, but you put your fist in his open mouth, and then you can punch him in the stomach. Whoops. Excuse me! Of course, I had to sneeze, guys. And gals. Yeah, Yeah, you can keep bouncing. You know you're going down with one. But the artists that did the characters in this, they did it very faithful to the arcade, as best they could as a smaller scale of sprites, you know. The NES was an amazing machine. I'm gonna be honest. It really I mean, oh, Great Tiger's amazing. Does a little different moves in this one, but still pretty cool. I love the sweat animation too when you hit their head to the side like that. Oh, here we go. You do the same thing as you do with Von Kaiser. But then, whoops, see, and he does that macho punch too. Oh! Not cool, man. Not cool, Mr. Tiger. I just wanted to see him do that. Oh. Darn it, I'm gonna end up going 2 rounds. That's a funny knockout right there. Now he's gonna do his No! Darn it. Using the frickin' Joy-Cons. Sorry. Joy-Con analog sticks, which I should have just used the buttons. The button D-pad. Whose idea was that? Would they get together with PlayStation? 1. Give ourselves an extra shoulder rub there. I'm not charmed by his magic pumpkins. Or pumpkins. Magic pumpkins is what he has. He has pumpkins in his pockets. Just like Chuck E. Cheese. That's a deep cut reference right there, so. Okay, we're gonna do this. Dude! Wow, right there, that's when you really need the timing right, and that's hard. I mean, I even used the button to duck, and it was like off, like I said, when you're doing off on those left and rights, like when Don Flamingo. So that's why this 100% original hardware CRT is the only way to truly play this. And yeah, you could put it through like a capture device, and so you could play, so people see it on, the flat screen or whatever, but there we go. See, I'm hitting everything, like right there I was hitting it before I was supposed to hit it. Like I'm taking in effect that little bit of latency from the flat screen and the emulator. So that's why Tyson's gonna have to be impossible to do. I'd like to see someone do Tyson on an emulator though. Alright. Oh, come on, really? That wasn't a TKO, was it? Okay, I was gonna say, come on. Darn it. No more fast shoulder rubs for him. I got swollen eyes. He's got a... Oh, this is where he starts his magic punch in his intro. Okay, I get it. Damn it! Can't seem to... Really? It's not going to let me get up? I knocked him down too. Well, anyways, you get it. That's Super Punch-Out. Or, I'm sorry, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, or regular Punch-Out. A lot of different versions of Punch-Out. So this kind of takes the Nintendo version and the 2 arcade versions, but it just titles it Super Punch-Out, obviously probably because of Super Nintendo. But it's kind of weird because you think, oh, it's this like arcade port? No, it's a new game with some new characters. I don't care. I'm www. Why won't it go down? There it goes. Wow. These Joy-Cons, talk about... I'm about to get drift soon. I'm starting to use them a little bit more. So here we go. We start you off with Gabby J! Yay!
Gabby J! Yay!
Okay, new button set up here. So it's kind of... Once again, I could use my 8-bit dough for this. It's like back off, take your breath. I'm like, no, I'm knocking them out. In this one, you get stamina back by pressing the buttons when they're down. Oh, really? You're gonna pull that crap, Gabby J? There we go. Gabby J shouldn't be boxing at his age. I don't know why he squeezes his... Like, when you're getting stamina, he's like dancing, like squeezing his hands together. I love this version. This is a very cool version. This really starts getting into that, you know, the shading and pixel art kind of stuff. And you can do the bigger characters now, which is kind of cool. So they went back to a full-size character. Bear Hugger. Look how great he looks, man. You know, you saw him briefly in Super Punch-Out on the arcade. So I love how they took these characters. And look, I can duck by going down. All I have to do is push down. Whoops. Oh, I keep forgetting the different button setup. Why isn't my... Dude, one of my Joy-Cons is broken. My A button's not working. I can only do left punches. Oh my god, they put the B button as... That is the weirdest button setup. I'm going to have to change this soon, but... Okay, I just got to remember. Hold on, guys. Oh, and his mouth guard flies out. So they... A button... So normally B and A would be your punch buttons. Sorry, need to get this guy. There we go. I love how he goes. Okay, I'm pressing down, guys. There we go. Yeah, a little bit of latency on this. It's not terrible, but maybe it is. I don't. Like, I thought regular Punch-Out was better than this, although the Great Tiger and probably the Tyson punches are going to probably be the most impossible on the other one. Ah, shoot. I love the ballet of the do 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 do. Ah, shoot. Ah. Darn Joy-Cons, man. I don't like them. I like the, come on, stand up and fight better than the Canadian Bear Hugger. Bear Hugger! I like they just simplify Bear Hugger! Look at how great the artwork is on him, though. Like the pixel art, it's you can see like the shine, and I just really I think they did a good job at this game, and it is one of my favorites. And I do like the pixel art from the original arcade, because that's obviously where that stuff came from. But like, they did a great job on these characters. And I played the Wii version, which it seems a little too modern for me, but I understand. I understand they got to take these you know, these properties and make them more modern. But oh, these Joy-Cons are just, and once again, my fault. But my 8-bit DOE won't work. It, for some reason, it won't recognize. I might have to, but I literally plugging it into USB, too. I'm not trying to do it wirelessly or anything. It might be because the Joy-Con's activated, and that's why. There we go. Took him out. This is fun. I just love this whole series, and like, I haven't beat the Wii one yet. I'm close, but I actually unplugged my Wii, so I don't have it. I have to go back in and play it. So Piston Hurricane is back instead of Piston Honda, so they switched him back to his original form, which is cool because he was in the first Punch-Out. Seems extra slow. Ooh. I say that as he beats the crap out of me. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I was putting my... Oh, I might have to leave my arms straight to where I'm just blocking. There we go. Do my little stamina dance. Oh, I keep forgetting that's the coach to the other guy. I thought he was like, I was like, why is he telling me to show fancy footwork? Darn it, I blocked one punch of those. The cool thing on here is there's no rounds. It's kind of like the first game. You're just playing. Oh, look at that one! I love the slow motion capture. Oh! Well, he came back with a vengeance. I thought I knocked him down twice already. Boom! I love that. That's a TKO right there. Once again, I'm not playing these to win them, so I'm just playing these to... If you're like, boy, he's terrible. I'm, first of all, using this thing on emulation, which is the Switch. Once again, CRT, original hardware. I could rock this, man. But, yeah. Sometime I'll do that. I have a Retron. I got rid of my Super Nintendo a while back when I just needed some cash. So I sold a lot of my stuff when I needed cash. Because I know I could always buy it again. And the Super Nintendo's not too terrible. I keep forgetting the button combo on this. Hey, imagine I can't. Oh, here we go. Oh, come on! See, I know how to do a bull charge. I don't know what happened there. See, that's when I go back to blaming latency on emulation, you know? We got him down, too. Let's do our little stamina dance. And oh, wow, he got up quick. Once again, I love how they did the characters and upgraded, like, the graphics, but they're still pixel art, and they still look like the original characters. They're just more shaded and, you know, look more like the Wii version is not my favorite version. They did almost too much where there was more of a mystery. I think they gave too much backstory. Is that just me? Or there we go, it worked. I don't know. It just wasn't. I don't think it was bad. I think it's a great game, and I understand the modern. Oh, I should have did stamina dance there. Darn it! He did not take that punch very well, did he? Oh, shoot. This game does allow more open punches. Like, you don't have to follow as many patterns. I mean, you can do random punches and sometimes land. There we go. Yeah, 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3. Tico, and I am playing this a little longer, sorry, just like I did Tyson's Punch-Out, because... Right on! I'm like, is he like the original guy from the... Even the guy in the original series looked more like Little Mac on the original arcade. I don't know what this blonde-haired guy is, but I am the minor circuit champion. Let's see who's next and if we should play him. Let's do major. Can't remember. Bob Charlie. Oh, I remember Bob Charlie. Obviously a Bob Marley ripoff, but it's kind of funny. Does his meditation. Woo, woo. Alright, we'll play him. Ugh, keep forgetting that button setup. It's like I'm so used to the BA, not XB. He does the spin punch, too. Oh. I always thought the gut punch reactions were the funniest on most of these games. Oh. There we go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Stamina dance, stamina dance. Break me off a piece of that stamina dance. I don't know what he's doing there. Getting hit. What if there's a way to punch him? I'm not gonna try. Boy, he did nothing there. Oh, oh. That's funny. Yeah, keep doing that, buddy. I'll just keep punching you in the stomach. Alright, there you go. Take that gut punch.
1, 2. Fight.
It's been so long, I'm trying to remember, like, the trick of really getting him. Yeah, he did nothing. Sometimes he does a spin punch, sometimes he does nothing. And he knocked me out, I think. Nope.
3. Fight.
Shoot. Darn it! I think you got me that time. Well, there it is. That's Super Nintendo's version of Punch-Out. So I just wanted to kind of get these 4 different versions, you know, the 2 arcades and the 2 Nintendo versions of what were supposed to be kind of their counterparts. And, yeah, Punch-Out and Super Punch-Out. Pretty awesome. What can you say? I think all 4 of these games are absolutely perfect in their own way. And I don't think they've been topped. And like I said, the Wii one is okay, but it doesn't come close to how these 4 just revolutionized this series. Just this became so huge, and it still is to this day. Well, there you have it. Punch-Out Arcade, Super Punch-Out Arcade, and then Mike Tyson's Punch-Out or Punch-Out on the NES, and then Super Punch-Out on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. You caught up yet? These 4 games are what really made this series what it is. It's amazing. And there's been spin-offs in different games, little cameos, a Little Mac here and there. There's a one for NES called Intergalactic Power Punch, which was supposed to be a sequel, but Mike Tyson ended up not signing on, so they changed it all up. And it wasn't even close to as good as this one where he was like fighting aliens. And there's the Wii version. The Wii Punch-Out is not bad. It's really modernized, obviously. There's a lot of backstory with the characters. They give them a voice and stuff to say. Mind you, I'm not against it. I'm just saying these 4 that we just saw, those to me are what defines this. And I'm hoping to find a new version of this. I would love to see a brand new, maybe cel-shaded cartoon kind of going back to the kind of this, like the Super Nintendo's version, kind of that with just a little modern twist. Kind of like they did Streets of Rage 4 and stuff like, you know, things like that. I'd really like to see this series brought back to the Switch or to whatever Nintendo's next console will be. But I believe we're ready for a Switch Punch-Out. Let me know what you think in the comments. But that's my little history of Punch-Out, a little sampling, if you will. Playing terribly because I'm using these. Please like, please subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. So these are disposable, right? You just take these off and, oh, you just put them right in the garbage.